We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Gio Gonzalez, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, one, that his team scores him some runs, and two, he shuts down the opponent early.
On the ground near home. That rolls foul for strike one. Gonzalez has finished off more than 1,900 career innings during his time in the big leagues and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Adam Eaton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
0-1, here it comes. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one. There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Kendrick has it. One there. Relay to Zimmerman. The double play to end the... Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Ready on 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And another foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Eric Thames. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. To the plate now, Joe Ross, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Thames stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI. Last half of the second set to go, so digging in now, Garrett Cooper, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a pitch skied out to center field for Adam Eaton, and he puts it away for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And a ball 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. Outside, 3-0 now. Monte Harrison will be next. He loses him on ball 4. So stepping in, Monte Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. After it is Eaton. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Well, you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first. So he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Swing and a line drive. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Some more. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The shortstop. No, that's the ball. 1-0.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First delivery to him on the way. Adam Eaton is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Eaton, an Ohio native. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now batting.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Christian Lopes will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Number 84, Christian Lopes.
Here now is Juan Soto as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 3-2 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a strike.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And it's quickly 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 3. Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here comes the 1-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Garrett Cooper. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They're down 3-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Thames. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Again, another foul ball. Close, but just off the outside corner. Two pitch is fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here now the 2-2. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nationals gone in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single in his first try.
The catcher, Jorge.
Now the pitch.
Alfaro.
Push softly over toward the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready for another chance? Monte Harrison. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Harrison rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the Marlins have tied it. We are not at three.
The pitcher, Gio Gonzalez.
At the plate, Gio Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A pause and the 0-2, and an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. We're through 4. So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
The 1-0 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Howie Kendrick is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Harrison is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone!
It looked like he might just walk out of that inning only giving up a single run.
The third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Standing in now, Eric Thames, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Thames behind 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 one more time. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Nationals 7 and the Marlins 3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He steps in off of base hit in his last at-bat. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Up next from Miami, Christian Lopes, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Grounded to the right. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. They've obviously put a good amount of runs on the board, and part of that has been the 4 hits they've collected with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so getting them on and getting them in has indeed been the name of the game for them, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The batter.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Scooped up, throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now batting, Adam Eaton. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Too low, 1-0.
Cooper, 1-0.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Now back, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. In the air now, out to left. Soto is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. And now this is bobbled in left. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he popped him up. Kendrick calls for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. He pulls into second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the
Number 69, right where Diaz.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And that's in there, 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting 1 in the seats.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 7 runs on 12 hits and 2 errors on the Washington line score. On the ground to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now to the plate, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Christian Lopes. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield, and Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Ready to begin the 8th. In now, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Trey Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Runners on first with 1 down. 3-1 to the Nationals shortstop.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
Right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Riding in once again, Garrett Cooper. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ball 1. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now. Grounder down the line at third, but foul. The 3-1, and this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. He's set. Here it comes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
That's down.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is after it. He's there and records the first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here it comes, 1-0.
No.
Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Miami. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be a pretty easy take there. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. This one's down to third. Reined in. Over to VR. Over to first, and Zimmerman is set down as well. It's a double play.
Now that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
And nothing will come of the 2 out. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 63.
To third. Castro's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Harold Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Doolittle pauses. Here's the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Washington Nationals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Joe Ross gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Gio Gonzalez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Sean Doolittle wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 16 hits. 2 errors, they left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL 7-4.